Hey everyone, I am here all mic'd up. My mic wasn't working during some of this, so I'm going to sound different throughout it. Sorry about that. I am back in Austin, but just had a really interesting week out in Portland. I am still not sponsored by Alaska Airlines, but you know who does sponsor me? Texas Hill Country Provisions. I mean, they don't really sponsor me, but they've given me free gear, and I really appreciate that about them. Although I really like their gear, and I went ahead and bought myself a hat anyway. This is a really good plug for them. But not for Alaska Airlines, because they don't sponsor me. But I wish they would. This life is hard and confusing and fun, and I know you know all these things because you live it. Because of the challenges in this life, I'm grateful for the people that I have. I'm grateful for the friends that I've made and the colleagues who helped me get through it. What's up? This past week was a bit of a challenge for a number of reasons, but one of them was just trying to tackle all that I have going on. A long week with the kids, without school. One of the people I have in my life that I'm very grateful for is my buddy Nick, who has helped me on a van build and is now helping me with the Delica. Because we weren't thinking about having propane for anything, right?
No.
So I think propane lines coming out, this heater would then come out, and then diesel heater could go in there, and we've just opened up a ton of space. I mean, I don't even know what to do with the space that we have, other than like maybe I could build a place to put your luggage.
Yeah, I mean, that's a problem you like to have.
Yeah, exactly.
Exhaust shielding at a hardware store, just going online and just putting something up there might really help to knock that heat down.
Okay. For those of you who are new here, you may not know that my story right now is that my wife and her daughter live in Austin, Texas, and my kids live in Portland, and I have my kids every other week, and I fly to Austin when I don't have my kids, and I fly back to Portland when I do have my kids. Because of this, I am basically a single parent when I have my kids. The challenges, getting your kids to and from events and school. Happy first day of school, Rowan.
Thank you.
Happy first day of school, Piper. Where are you?
Right here.
And balancing that with your work. And I don't have a 9-to-5, so I have to hold myself accountable for my hours. And all of this can be a challenge, especially when you live in a town without family. I often feel on my own, and this can really build up and feel a little overwhelming. It did this past week. It made it a challenge for me to feel like I could really fall into my work and work hard, it being the last week of summer. I have to weigh out, the advantages of being home with my kids and just spending that summer time with them versus getting out and doing work that I need to get done. One thing I can say is that there are a lot of people out there. They are entrepreneurs who have sort of paved a path, setting a good example of what it's like to try to go off and do something on your own. One of those examples is my friend Thomas Knoll, who, random fact, Thomas Knoll and I won a Ford Fiesta after submitting a video to Ford. Our video was put on the front page of their website for quite some time, and we were minor celebrities amongst the other applicants.
It's in the car, but there's like cameras looking in.
We should tape down one of these cameras to the hood of the car.
Wait, can I get out and you pull back up and splash again?
Yeah.
Okay, just a second.
Okay.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Was it?
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Okay, here we go. We're recording, right? Okay, if we actually win, can we agree that we'll invest in a mount for the car?
Oh yeah. Are we gonna have like I won a Ford Fiesta?
T-shirt?
No, like the
Site?
party.
Oh, party. Oh, are we? I won a Ford Fiesta.
Yeah.
It's people like Thomas who are just out there setting such a good example for me about how to continue doing the work that you love and being rewarded by being positive, by making good connections with people, helping people as much as possible. So Thomas, big shout out to you, my friend Dan Martell. He's killing it on YouTube and Instagram now.
You know, I had a friend of mine, Rachel, she read my book, Buy Back Your Time, and she literally tripled her revenue, doubled her profit, and that was exciting for her.
And my buddy, David Williamson, who's out here building tiny houses, buying land, making Airbnbs, and now learning how to flip homes. I'm just seriously impressed with him as a single parent pulling all of this off. And I know that there are tons of other people out, but big shout out to these guys who are influential in my life right now. And I just wanted to point them out. I also wanted to mention that I hit my 100 subscribers, so my son finished up a wood award for me.
I'm working on making you a wooden plaque because you reached 100.
And how do you see this looking?
I am going to cut out this.
Yeah.
Leave the middle part. Take this with this out.
Yeah.
Put it on this.
Put it on that.
Put this back on. This will be an empty spot.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do some scraping.
So the triangle needs to be cut out too, is that correct?
Yeah, it'll need to be cut out. Done.
And my friend Evan came over with his laser engraver to help do some engraving on the wood. Now, the engraving wasn't a total success per se. I mean, it did work. It just didn't turn out exactly how we thought it might. But the cool thing about that was we got to learn about laser engraving, about how long it takes, the setup process, and in that decided that my son and daughter and I would like to learn a little bit more and try to set up some opportunities for all of us to go do that together with Evan more frequently. So that was a cool little addition to winning this ridiculously sweet YouTube award from both of my kids. So sweet. And now I've been told that the next time I get an award will be 500 subscribers. So I've got a big leap to do. But another cool thing about getting 500 subscribers is YouTube says that's when I'll monetize. And I am ready for the pennies, nickels, and dimes. Even though work was a little bit minimal this time around, just minor demolition in the Delica, it felt like a success in that I got things out of it, I got the project up and rolling, and I got to spend good quality time with my kids. I got myself signed up for therapy again. I got to enjoy life with all of you because this is a life worth slowing down and taking some time to enjoy. So thank you for spending a little time with me and hopefully enjoying it a little bit with me too. And thanks for subscribing.